Right. Let's check all this is working. Tickety boo. Sounds like it's working. Right. Let's give people a few minutes to join. Just muck around while we're waiting. Let's put some bricks in. Right. Let's get this going. So, little pencil pot. I'm going to put some plates down first. I'm not going to colour them. I'm going to colour it all at the end. Do this a bit differently. Probably maybe a 16 by 16. Goes a bit slow though. Hello, Mr. Berry. How are you? Hope you're good. Hope you can hear me all right. Oh, it goes so slow when I do these big plates. Right. So doing a little pencil pot thing. Desk tidy. I don't know if you've ever seen a desk tidy. Cabbage face. I don't mind Mr. Face Lego. It's fine. I assume you can hear me okay. I'm having some problems with my mic, so. Oh, they're either round or curve. I can never remember what they call them. They're round. I don't know if you've ever seen this program before, but it's pretty easy. But for the bigger part, I think I'm going to use these ones. Pop them round like that. So this is going to be like the bigger kind of pot, and then they have like little ones come off of it. So let's go for that. It's probably about right. Maybe something like that. Oh, wrong place. But something like that. And then you kind of get the gist of it then. What? Don't know if you remember what these look like. But you'd have kind of 3 of those around here, and then 2 bigger ones for rubbers and sharpeners and all stuff like that. So that's the kind of idea of it. But I thought we'd theme it on space. So I thought we could do this bigger one as a rocket, and then the 2 side ones. Actually, yeah, because you could do the 2 side ones. It's fuel canisters that break off, when it goes into space. So if we just grab all that, just chuck him over there, grab that, pop him in the middle. I'll make this look a little bit different. So maybe put it like there, pop that like there, and copy that. Just a simple C command. Then we can build that up and make it like a rocket ship. That's kind of like half rocket ship. It's like crashed here, maybe. Might look quite cool. Something like that. So basically, we need to. A bit boring. Oh. See, easy to miss a brick, isn't it? I'll just copy those up. Then we've got the kind of. This is going to look a bit of dodge, but. So that's like the main rocket. And then if we copy that, we'll do one higher than the other, because normally they are higher. You have one that's slightly higher for crying out loud, for bigger pens. And then if we change the colour of that, you'll see what I'm kind of trying to achieve. So like a rusty, no, must be like a, I think that's going to be too red, the rust. Yeah, it's too red. It might just be like an orange, a nougat. Something like that. And then do the same on this side. Try not to select that bit. You can kind of see, and if we made that white, then you kind of get the general vibe what's going on. So that's, they'd have like a dome on top, but see look how easy it is to miss a colour. No Sarah Starbrick today. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Mr. Berry? I'm a bit confused. Bit confused. See, and then you kind of put your pens and bits in there, but then what we're going to do is then copy, if we copy this one, like that, we'll put one in front there. We can change that to like a rock colour. We change that back to the grey. We'll make some like rock coloured ones. And we're going to try and make this look like it's kind of crash landed on a, in space. And we can add some like space scene over here and stuff. Make it a bit interesting. Don't know what space stuff we'll put, whether we'll put like a spaceship or something like that. You can hear me fine, cool. Yeah, I'm glad it's working. It wasn't working earlier on. How have you been today anyway, Mr. Berry? You've been good? I often see you on the streams of the other guys. Hopefully some more people will join us in a bit, but doesn't matter if they don't, we can just chill. Ask any questions if you want to ask me anything. Go ahead. But I reckon you're going to need a couple of those. Map that up, but we'll sort that out. Pop some of those in there. I'm glad I got an early. There was an update to this today, which I didn't know. So I'm clashing there, I think. Yeah, there's a little clash there. But it tells me that there are the exclamation marks. So what I can do is just grab that. Oh, not like that. Not like that. So what I can do, if I can do it properly, is grab. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. Let's revert. Excuse me. Ugh. Sorry about that. We'll go back. We'll revert. We'll undo. We can redo. So if I grab those again, so just grab that, and that. I build up another little layer here for smaller bits. I kind of want to make these look a bit more like rocks, but we'll come to that in a second. And then what we need to do is put some bigger ones, but not as high, for like rubbers and sharpeners and bits and bobs like that. So if we just grab these big ones, because they'll be perfect size, put one there, and we'll add another plate, which will slow my PC down, so bear with it. For some reason, it doesn't like these big plates. Come on. Hey there. Okay. You see how it slows my PC down, that part. That one. That one. That one. Put those there. And we'll change the colour of them to be like a grey again. Because I want them to be like rocks. What colour do you think the floor should be? Bear in mind it's kind of a space theme. But what I want to do is try and put we'll do this bit first. Let's just save this quickly because I wouldn't want it to crash. I'm wondering, we should build like a little cockpit for this spaceship. You can take off, and then you can have a little spaceman in it, which I think would be pretty cool. So let's try that. Let's try and do a removable modified plate. If we put one of them on it, will that work? You've never watched? No, it's weird, isn't it? What do you think of it? Different? Don't think that's going to work. It's different, isn't it? Yeah, I'm all good. All good, Mr. Berry. Bit tired, but I'm all good. It's been a long day at work today. What have you been doing with yourself? Been working or? So I'd like to somehow make it like a detachable cockpit at the top. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Got to work it, think it through. How can I make it so you can, a bit like a modular, you can take the roof off. It's just held on by like one tile. Think if I put like this, it'd probably work. So have round, then a bit square. So it's going to be a pain doing this, but we're going to have to do it. Right, I'll show you a little trick. You can hide stuff. So you can hide that, and then it won't select it. And I can just like grab these parts, pop them over here for a second. So it's weird, isn't it? Pop them over there. Missed one, look. These three just chilling. I'll change those to the longer one in a second, because there's a 1x1 that's by 3 or 4. So we'll change those in a second, make it a bit less bricks. And pop them over there. Pop him over there. And if I show that all, still there. So that's quite cool. So when you're working on big stuff, it makes it a lot easier. But let's get rid of those. No, let's keep those. Just make it a bit bigger. Just like that. Just like that. And just like that. And let's change the colour straight away. Tile, no, brick. So go for, well, 1x5 do it on one here. Might do. Beautiful. So less bricks. More efficient design. Let's get this spaceship done. We'll worry about the other stuff in a minute. So have you bought any Lego recently, Mr. Berry? What should have been your latest purchase? So then, hopefully, I'll be able to make it detachable, you see. That's the plan. Don't know if it's going to work. Do we have a big enough round plate? Not round. Curved. Plate curved. Slope curved. No, plate round. That's what I want. Plate round. Or brick round. Tile round. Get that in a minute. Tell I'm tired. I'm going to swig some tea. Oh, where they gone? Corner. Round. Corner. Oh. Oh, it's perfect. We can build a little cockpit. Excited. We will. So that's 4, 8, 9. What a rubbish size. Oh, that's right. We'll go for Connecticut. Blimey. I'm in the UK. A place called Salisbury, which is kind of south of England, near Stonehenge. What's the weather like in Connecticut then? Is it Connecticut? Is it hot or? And then if we put like that, because then what this does, it'll stop it sliding about on there. And then this chap can just sit on there like that, see? And you can take it off. That's cool. And then we can build a cockpit now. Right, I need to unhide those stuff and move all that back. Let's do it. Let's put it all over there. Grab it all. Whack it over again. Oh, it's bigger now, isn't it? Oh. Sometimes I think it's a bit easier on raw bricks. Yeah, it's fall, so autumn, but it's warm this week. Yeah, it's fall over here, or autumn, or we call it autumn. Now, so it's a bit cold today. It's a bit colder than normal. It's been quite warm. Today's been quite cold and wet, but it's been a nice relief because it's been very hot here, which you don't normally get. You don't normally get hot weather. We had a few days that were very warm. My American geography is not the greatest, so where's Connecticut? Is it North America, or North of America, or South, or West or East? I've only been to Vegas and Minneapolis, so right, let's build this cockpit. Let's do this. 2 seconds. Right, so if we go to brick, I'm trying to work out how we're going to build this cockpit, which is never easy because you have to think. I'm not very good at that. Round brick, bricky. They call it a corner. Let's put a corner. Thing is, I don't want to go as steep as that, so I want to leave a gap there. Thanks. Yeah, the train is cool. It's doing all right as well. Oh, that might be quite a good idea. Just bring it in a little bit. Should we see how that looks? Let's see how that looks when I built it. Yeah, let's do that. If I bring it in. Yeah, I don't know how many. I've not looked at it today. See how many supporters it's done. Let's have a look. Take it off broadband because it will kill my broadband. Notifications. Come on, phone. This phone is rubbish. So, another set made it to the 10k today. Interesting. Today, only got one support today. It's a bit poor. But I've not pushed it. It's doing alright. 168 in about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 15 days, which is cool. So the mallard's chugging along alright. He's doing okay. So, which is pretty cool. How you doing, Lego fan? Hope you're good. It's kind of how far we've got. Looks a bit like a mound of bricks. It's not making much sense at the moment. But this bit you can remove. This is the point. I was just doing this bit so you can pop the lid off. So this is going to be the cockpit. And you can put that on there. So then we can build a little cockpit, as it were. The idea is this is kind of like a spaceship. I know they wouldn't have these. I don't know. It's fuel tanks, but we'll make it like it's kind of they're rebuilding it to get back home or whatever. We'll do that. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? So I've just got to work out how to build a cockpit, but sideways. Fuel tanks, yeah. That's what they usually fall off, don't they, when they're halfway up in space? Need a ladder. Yeah, I'll put it. If we get the spaceship done, the main bit, and then we can add to it. How you doing, Lego Dad UK, which is so close to Lego Fan UK? I think someone asked if he was your dad yesterday, didn't they? We could. I want to kind of make it like a proper spaceship. So let's work this out. Don't like these modified bricks. They confuse me. Right, we're going to do something different here because I need to do something. Right, so if we go brick, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. It's alright, we'll go rid of those. Sorry, I do faff around a bit. Bear with me. I will put a corner brick in. That's all good. Go back with those 3s. I always thought you were Australian, Mr. Berry, because you always say "G'day, mate," which is, an Australian thing to say. "G'day, mate." I'm obviously wrong because you said you're from Connecticut. And if we can put some of these guys in. Oh, it's 5, isn't it? That's right, we can do. I'll tidy this up because this is a bit not great building techniques, this, but crikey. I think you will do. Lego Dad UK and Lego Fan UK. It's very close. Then what I can do is, that's a bit big, but we can put a C. like that. See, we could put 2 seats actually. Have 2 astronauts in it. See, and then they're kind of like, they usually sit that way, don't they? Maybe you should just change your names to Lego Fans Dad UK. Maybe G-Day, mate. Sorry, I've got to drink some tea. Is how am I going to do some glass on this? Because I bet there's not a. Hello, Nathan. It's how we do. Trying to think what they. I was trying to think what they call. Don't think they call it a windscreen. That's a bit too small. I thought it might be. Yeah, it's too small. I need like a 5 one. That's a 5. Let's have a look at that chap. That's not a 5, is it? It's a 5. I want to get some sort of kind of visor in there. I'm going to change the colours around. Let's make that black. Okay, make it stand out a little bit. Don't know how to do the visor or the windscreen. What does even a rocket windscreen look like? Let's Lego space stuff's always a bit wacky, so we can just whack anything on there, really, can't we? What size is that? So it doesn't tell you. So annoying. I have to hover over it. It's a 4. Right, okay. So we need to go down a bit. 4. 6 might be better. Oh, look at that. We could use that. That's quite cool. How does he stick on? 3 little doodahs. That's the official technical things. Yeah, I could use some clips, some rods actually. I'll tell you, yeah, I could put some. I know how to do this. Let's do it an old school way. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Let's make it transparent first. But we'll go for dark blue or something. A bit like retro-y. So maybe they used to have them like a lighter blue in that, didn't they? Like that. But what we could do is put some. What would they call them? Hinge, maybe. So we could put some of those on there. That's a bit of a lazy way of doing it. Like that. A couple of those chaps. Yeah, that's from the Stark Jet, isn't it? I thought it was. They won't mind. Tony won't mind, will he? What's the confused face for, Mr. Berry? What's confusing you? My building techniques. They are quite confusing. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I'm sure there's a longer one than this. I'm going to check it out in a second. Oh, stop being. That's the wrong one, isn't it? Doesn't go with that, does it? No. Which one goes with that one? I'm sure it's that. Oh no, it's not. It's those, isn't it? Doy. But I'm sure there's a longer one than that. So not a 4 or 6. How am I moving the pieces like that? What? Like that? I use magic. Yeah. It's magic. No, I don't. I use the arrow keys on your keyboard. To just flip them around. I'll show you quickly on the camera. So, like that. So that goes around that way. Don't know if you can see this. And then like that way, etc., etc. Excuse the funky keyboard and the pajamas. Yeah, I think I'm going to start doing some because I think they'd be quite good, and people would probably get some. So I'm going to use that guy instead. I think that'd be more secure. I think people would learn a bit, kind of help them out a bit, all for helping people out, be creative and stuff. Now, how are we going to attach that to that? Get rid of that. Oh, my wife's watching Everybody Loves Raymond in the background. I can hear it. No. Maybe if we used. Thing is, we could use that, but I don't think it's going to be that secure, is it? I could put 3 of those in, but is that really going to work in reality? Like that? It looks a bit weird because there's like a massive gap. They'll die. We don't want that. Well, no, there wouldn't be actually. That's a lie. Yeah, I enjoyed the video. That book's really cool. That Harry Potter book. I thought that was awesome. Was that? Can you just get that on Amazon or whatever? Yeah, it'd be fine with it. I think that works. I don't really want it to fold inwards. It just needs to. That's cool. That'll work. Just how we do the Amazon the works. Yeah, I like those little books. I've got a Ninjago one somewhere. That's pretty cool. And I've got a cool Star Wars one as well. That kind of you remember the old kind of car? What's they call it? Where they show how the inside of machines and stuff work. They did one for Lego and Star Wars. It's really cool. I have to dig it out. You don't see it much anymore. I've not seen it for a while now. There's a bug in it. Got the window open. It's pretty chilly today. Building a new Amazon warehouse. Whoa. And my chat's a bit slow on it for some reason. I have to do it on my phone, I think. Yeah, I got it about 5 or 6 years ago. I've not seen it around a lot. I've not seen it around a lot, to be fair. So what we need to do now, I think we can build up this side. So we go like that, because then like that. I know this is a bit. We can tidy this up anyway. Are they based in Connecticut then? So there's gonna be a bit of a gap. I don't like this. We need to work on this windscreen, don't we? We need to work on this. Don't like it. How can I make this better? I almost need to get that inside here. So maybe it doesn't need to be round, it could be square. Oh, you've done it, have you? Cool. Good luck. Good luck. I don't know how many people have done it. That's the thing, you'll never know. I'm going to assume it's going to be quite a lot. And I'm going to assume that there's only a certain amount of pairs. Can you not use those macaroni pieces clear? You mean the tube things? What do they call them? Corner. probably being too fussy, to be honest. I could put... How now to do this? Right. Let's delete that. What we're going to do is... This doesn't have to be massive, does it? As long as someone can sit in a seat. Let's find a minifig in a second where you're on it till 10. Oh, the curve piece. Oh, sorry. They call... Sorry, another one's me. I could do it all clear. Actually. But I thought about just bringing this in one. Right there. And then I can... Is that in the right place? Yeah. That's well early, man. Right. I'm probably being too fussy here, but we could just make it square. And that's boring. I'll tidy these bricks up in a second. But we could just make it square like that. That looks really clunky now because that's like overhanging there and stuff. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Keep it where it was and use curve pieces. Right, let's go back, go back, go back. So like that. But don't you think it's kind of like sticking out a bit? There's like a gap. Am I being fussy? Oh, it's only a blooming... stop being so fussy. Because by the time we get up here, it's clashing through it anyway. I might change the visor. Might change the windscreen. Put it where the windscreen was. Not following, sorry. I'm tired. Easy. Cover of stick. Yeah, it's one way out of it, I suppose. It is hard to explain, I know. We'll just change it. I'm going to just change the windscreen. It's probably the easiest way. Just chuck on a square one. Instead of Tony Stark's one. We can probably do it a little bit easier. That one. That round one. Hey, that might work better. I think that's going to be a bit boring. Looks a little bit dodge. You won't go for that one. So, oh, that could just be that could just be perfect for that bad boy. Let's just have a little look at something. You could just use that. Is there a bigger one? Or that? How does that hinge? Don't know. Oh, these are so confusing, these windscreens. Could use that. I'll tell you what, that looks better. I think that one's better, that one. I don't like that overhanging, so I'm moving it. So like that, because we don't want that overhanging. What about the piece used on... I don't think it's on here yet, the Razor Crest one, because they've put some new piece on there today. If you can find the name for me on Bricklink, I can search it. I can search it. But this might work, this one. I won't use that one. That looks a bit loose, bit being lazy. I can't bother to scroll down. Where's the one that's just 2x1 with the little doodah? There. But so I could put that further up. See what I'm trying to achieve? Does that move round? Yeah, that moves. Okay. So you could open it. That's the main thing. What's that? Can't say I've seen that before. That was naff. I'm probably putting too much thought into this windscreen, really, but I do need to get it looking good. I think that's probably going to be the best one, if I'm honest. But they're just so high up. There's like a massive gap. Right, let's carry on building this bit up, and then we'll worry about the windscreen in a second. Because I'm getting too distracted by that thing. I can have that on. Alternatively, we could just build it out of transparent bricks and just take the top off to get into here. That might be a better option, to be fair. No, it's not perfect, but let's carry on. My brick round. Do you know what? I think I might do that. Yeah, I'm wondering if that might be better, to be fair. So we could just put little windows, because they have like little small windows, don't they, at the front? So we could keep this bit solid. Like this. Just keep this solid. I know there's better bricks than I've chosen there, but just doing it quickly. Because I could just use. Is there a 3x? I don't think there is. So I could just build this up like that. I'm sure a minifig could get in there. We'll check it out in a second. And then just have windows at the front looking out, and then we can just take that off. There must be a cone of some description. Because they build spaceships, don't they, Lego? Is that R2D2 head? There must be a half cone of some description that I can probably. Hello, Brickpost. How are you, Greg? You all good? So I could probably. Oh, why don't I just put 2 of those on top? Cheat. Just chuck that on there. I don't know if a minifig is going to fit in there. Let's do some. Let's get a minifig out. Let's have a look. Hey, Dave. How are you? Let's chuck a minifig in here and see if he actually will fit. Because I'm not convinced. Oh, come on. Got to do that. How are we all doing anyway? I'm probably on to about 9, to be fair. I'm a bit tired. I've been at work since like 7, so it's taking its toll staring at the computer all day. But I'll probably do to about 9ish, I reckon. I know this is not the right guy for this, but I'm just putting a random stuff on to see if he fits. I know it's all white. All white? That header do. Just testing it out. The weirdest spaceman in the world. So, adventurous spaceman, do you fit into my spaceship, or do your head go through the top? And I've got to start all again. Yeah, I thought you was too small. Look at that, see? Rubbish. No wonder he's angry. How cool, the next podcast. I liked the last one. It's cool. It was interesting. I think I might have to get myself some bricks and get on Bricklink. Sell some. Seems where the money's at. Right, we're revising this again. Revision 2. Because a minifig can't fit in there. We're going to do it all curved. Start again. So if you just join, the idea... Okay, speak to you soon, Martin. Cheers. Yeah, if I'm on here, I'm on here. That's cool. The idea is you take the top of this off. So it's going to be a space shuttle. Take it off, then you can put you've got like a desk tidy, as it were. I didn't take all the Python. It's not tiring designing kitchens, it's tiring dealing with the people buying the kitchens. Like what? Customers. You think it'd be easy to buy a kitchen, wouldn't you? But no. Too much choice. Buy son. Lego Dennis. You sure you both didn't pick the name at the same time? So what's the podcast topic this week, or is it top secret? Is it I can't tell you? Oh, I know it's lazy what I've just done there, but this is going to be a one-man shuttle. I should better get a minifig in there. That's enough space. I'm going to make this better. It's just me being lazy. So then what we can do is put a dude in there, or a lady. You'll have to listen. Too much suspense. I can't cope with that. So I'll kit this out with some computer screens and stuff. You can get a guy in there, and then you can take this off, or take this off like that, and then you've got somewhere to put your pens and stuff. Those bits would come with it, and then you've got the fuel things, and I'm going to build it up so it looks like rocks, and it's kind of stranded on a lunar planet, and they're building it up. Let's try and get this finished at least today. I don't like surprises. They're not fun. Does anyone like surprises? If you're new to this channel, welcome along. Most people are new. I've only been doing this start. We're doing a live commentary on your biscuit barrel. Don't give me ideas because I'll build one. Lego biscuit barrel. Lego bread bin. Let's just... Where's it end? The possibilities are endless. A Lego blender, you know. Lego toaster's probably not the greatest idea, but I'm going to do a biscuit barrel just for you, Dave. Call it the penny biscuit tin. So I really need that to be 4 wide, but because I'm not designing this very well, it's not. I thought you'd like that. What's your favourite biscuit? That's a question. Come on, chat. Everyone in the chat, what's your favourite biscuit? Brick snapper barrel. So the next challenge is to get, I think our best to, I think I'm best just to put a top on this. Oh, I don't know how to do this part. I'm going to come back to it, I think. I'm going to come back to the space shuttle because it's annoying me now. I know it doesn't look like a space shuttle at the moment, but I need to put some rigging around it or something. I'm going to get rid of these. And I'm going to get rid of those for the time being. A fig roll. Fig rolls are good. They are very good. See, I like a digestive dark chocolate. Can't beat it. But a fig roll is pretty good. To me, that look a bit dodge. Probably just me. Right. Let's build some kind of structure around this. I don't know what they call these things. Are they rigs or it's not going to be scaffold, is it? I'm going to have to just bear with me 2 secs. Because I never can remember the name of what they call them. Oh, they're kind of like the scaffolding, but the crisscrosses. They use them for the Friends set on the cameras they put up in the corners. I can't remember the name of them. Rigging? Probably not rigging. I'm just going to Google it because I can't remember the name of them. No problem. Have a good podcast, and I will definitely be tuning into it Monday, as always. So have a good one. Shortbread, yeah, it can't be shortbread. It's got to be decent shortbread, though. And proper Scottish stuff. Girder. Girder. Okay, Scottish. Girder. That's what Iron Brew's made from, isn't it? Ciao, ciao. And I'll speak to you guys soon, no doubt. See, that's the stuff we need. Some kind of girders or rigging or whatever you want to call it. Depends what you do. So you can put one there. You kind of want to just like they're building it up. We have to make this bigger. We're gonna need a bigger bolt. They're smaller ones. That's all right, though. Make those black or something like that, or grey, dark grey, like that. You still need to get your pens in there, so we'll put some. Get some plates. Maybe we could make them like kind of like that. Is there a long enough plate for that though? It's the trouble. It's 4x12, so we'll make it fit to that. It's all about tweaking around with it, isn't it? So I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. But is there a 6x12? There must be. Yeah, there we go. We'll put that there for 2 secs and we'll move it all around. So what I want to do is kind of like make some platforming in front of it and stuff. Maybe that's too wide. That's okay. Do you think that's too wide? Do you think it's too wide? I don't think it's too wide. I think it works. Let's have a little look at something quickly. No, not that one. Right, let's have a little look, because I think that's too big, that kind of there might be a smaller girder, so let's have a little look. Grey. So where is the girders I'm looking for? I don't think they're on here. It's got that one I've got. Got that. That's the one I've got, isn't it? Ah, so that's got a pin on it. That's quite interesting. Right, okay. We could now put that right up against that. And then I want to kind of build some platform around it, but I'm not sure how to do it. So I think I need to go back to finish the spaceship off. We'll put some more of this stuff in later. Yeah, so if we carry on with this, the little cockpit, which is confusing the hell out of me, but we'll put a cone on it. Now, I found quite a decent sized cone earlier on. It's too big. It's that one. The problem is it's not round enough top, so I'm going to have to work on the top. So maybe move him. Whoa, that's like ginormous, isn't it? That's the one I wanted, wasn't it? Zip. I need to rethink this cockpit massively. I know. It's always like though when you're building stuff, it's what takes so long. So you end up just playing around with it for so long, getting something that looks right. I almost think this is too big down here. I don't know how they do theirs, because their space shuttle is always quite like long and thin. So we could rethink this slightly. I've got a thought. Just bear with me 2 seconds. I've got a little thought. We could make one of the smaller ones the rocket. And Yeah, I reckon. I'm thinking. Sorry, I think it's too big. So I think it almost needs to be. Start again. Get rid of all this. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I almost think that they need to be the rockets. Right, let's have a look. I almost think we need to just rethink this. I almost think it's too big for a rocket. Right. I wonder how. Wonder how they did the Saturn V rocket. Yeah, complete different. Just looking at some. Wow, yeah, completely different. Right, scrap that. We're not doing it like that. I'm just looking at some instructions, tips on how people do stuff, and getting some ideas together in my head. This one's harder than it looks. Oh, so what do they use there for the? The trouble is, the ones they use, they're not hollow to get the. To get the bricks through, to get the pens through and stuff. Let's find what's those pieces called. They're like a hexagonal piece. I reckon those would be better. And you can put pins in them. Let's have a look. I'll find them. It's never easy. This is what it was like for my last one I built. Took me flipping ages. Let's do the train. Where are they? I can't think what they're called. Grey. Got them on my rocket ship. Try and find them. Just looking for the instructions on my rocket ship. That's it. Window of 4 pinholes. Window of 4 pinholes. So we could use those, build them up as the main rocket. Don't think that's any good. Let's stick with it. Just got to work out how to. Let's go back a bit. Got to just work out how to build up this top part. And so far, I've almost think it's got to be the same size. So big. Big, big, big. Let's have a little look. I don't think the Saturn V rocket comes with any minifigs that go in the ship, does it? So let's have a look at my cockpit. No, it doesn't. See? Annoying. Annoying. So maybe I wonder if this is the challenge of doing a spaceship. I thought it was in my head. I was like, this is going to be so tough. Let's get cone quickly on here because if there's a cone that fits this, then we're quids in. I think it's going to be too big. Yeah, it's too big. I think an 8 is too small. Yeah, because this is what 9, isn't it? We could take it down to 8 though, quite easily. It's well away. We could take this down to an 8. Right. Let's just hide all. Just hide all this stuff. Hidey. We're going away. Oh, sorry, I know it's a bit slow. Trust me, it will come together because this is how it always is. Fiddle around with it, and then all of a sudden it kind of, I don't know, it still comes together. Right, so if we grab that, let's go with that one. If we grab that lot, just shimmy it. Oh, what's happened there? Get rid of those. Shimmy it out together. What's going on here then? Right. Ugh. See, that looks weird, doesn't it? But it might work. That, see? There we go. And that's cheating. That's not cheating, really, is it? And if we get rid of that part in the middle there, we don't need to, do we? Yeah, we do. But I'm going to not make that like that. So if we made that translucent, say light blue. Oh. Put that in there. It's almost too big, isn't it? But I don't think it needs to be clear. Because if we make it like the Saturn rocket ship, that, you know, just like that, then you can put a cone on top of it. So one of them. And then we can put some antennae and stuff on it. Looks more like a tower now. Like a medieval tower. Doesn't really look like a rocket ship anymore, does it? Yeah. Not really. What's that? That's weird. And then we can put another cone on top, to be fair. Not that one. That's rubbish. It looks a bit more like a tower, doesn't it? Than a rocket. I'm going to revert back a little bit. I think there needs to be a gap there. And this bit needs to be square. Oh, this is driving me nuts, this is. It's crazy. Trying to get a windscreen right. Simplest thing, you think, oh, just put a windscreen on. It's causing me no end of grief. Let's just change this to transparent blue so it makes a bit more sense what we're looking at. Light blue. I need a windscreen that works. See, too small. Much, much too small. What windscreen do you think I should use, guys, if you're there? And I'll design it around the windscreen. Shall I use one of the cars ones? Tough one, isn't it? Too big, isn't it? This is going to be the end of me, this is. Maybe I don't make it round. Does it have to be round? Not necessarily. Could be round top, square bottom. Let's do that then. We could have it like that. Is there a round windscreen? What's that? What a weird windscreen that is. So we could put like something like that on it. Make it proper retro. Right, let's do that then. Right, let's put that over there. I'll make the bottom like that. Top's going to be square now. This is just completely changed. Love it. Ah, dear, dear. Oh, it's 8, isn't it? Ah. Right. Yes, it's true. You could do it like that. Yeah, that's one thing I do in Vulkan. Yeah, it just comes on and off, doesn't it? And there's a little seat in there, isn't there? Oh, yeah, maybe we should go. Thank goodness for Control Z. We can go all the way back. Keep going. Keep going. That, so we can go all the way back. No, gone too far. Control Shift Z. Like that. Yeah, I like that idea actually, because one, it makes it a hell of a lot easier for me to make, and then it's less faffing around. Thank you for that Lego. No, it's alright. You got Control Z. Control Z's the best. You just revert back. You got to go around the houses. I know it's not much fun to watch, but got to do it. Because then we can make that part. I can't remember what the inside of the Millennium Falcon bit's like. Make that white and then make that transparent clear or dark blue or something, just for example. And then put some seats and stuff in there. I'll have a look at my little Millennium Falcon in a second, see what see how that works inside there, because I can't remember. I can't remember how they I know. How they do, how did how they did that little cool cockpit bit. Got a feeling they wrapped it around. Just looking through my instructions now. Yeah, they literally wrapped it around. So let's work out how they did that bit. So we'll borrow some ideas of someone else, shall we? There's nothing wrong with that. Come on, Mr. Lego, how do you do that? That's fine, you can work it out. If we just put in some brackets, brackety brackets, makes you wonder why you do this, to be honest. Crazy amount of time it takes to do all this stuff. So we put brackets, but they're too low, aren't they? Yeah. Let's just hide these for 2 secs. Actually, right. Alright, let's just move him over there. Show all. Bonk. Just put him back, so we can see what we're kind of getting at. So, yeah, because you could just take that off to get into it, couldn't you? So let's just hide that 2 secs. And let's work on the inside. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Bum 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 bum. Just want to hide that. Thank you. Right. So now we can put some plates in and stuff. And then we want a bracket. And we can start making some floors and stuff. So I think that looks alright actually. We'll make the top end look cool. Some like antennae and stuff. Thank you for that Lego Dad, that's awesome. It's awesome. You know? I was proper struggling then. My brain was like, come on, what are you doing? I'm gonna have to probably call it a night at 9 because I'm exhausted. As you can see, we should be able to get a little Lego dude in there if we move that along a bit. Actually, hide that side as well. I reckon if we move that, we can't move that down, can we? Will we get a Lego man sat down? Because I reckon theirs is right down there. Let's just tweak that slightly. If we put, go away. If we put, the thing is, you're not going to get it any lower, are you? Because that's cut off by that. I reckon you'll get a Lego dude in there. Let's put one in. Legs. Minifigure. No, it's just leg, isn't it? Leg. Minifigure body. Grab some legs. Where we got some legs. Not stubby legs, just some legs, right? And then we've got to sit them down. Grab that, do that. I think I will do some tutorials on this though. It's always handy. If you want to get this, it's a free program, so I'm going to do some tutorial vids to show how to do stuff. Right, and then a torso. That'll do a plain one. I think it's the most fun part, putting the minifigs together. Let's grab a head. Minifig head. Yeah, I was going to put in a seat, but I think it's going to make it. That's a baby head. Look at that head. That's ridiculous. I think. Don't know if he'll get in there with a seat, will he? No, because we can move him further down, can't we? He's the wrong way around anyway. It's like facing the wrong way around. How does he fit in the Millennium Falcon? How do they do it in that then? Is it bigger? No, it's not. It's that cone, isn't it? Doesn't he lean back slightly in the Millennium Falcon? Yeah, he does lean back in it, doesn't he? Ever so slightly. If I remember correctly, you can't put him sat upright. You have to. Oh, they all join together now. You have to have him like about there. Yeah, I think the cone's more hollow. Possibly, yeah. But I do think he's more like slanted back, isn't he, like that? Because then if we put, there he fits there. See, he's having a bit of a chill out, but that's all right. Look at that success. Thank you very much again. I've got the Millennium Falcon just behind me, just there. So I don't know why I didn't just look at it. Don't think you can see it. Stop there. I don't know why I didn't just look at that. But there we go. You live and learn. That doesn't look too bad. At least it looks like a rocket ship, hey? And we put some stickers and stuff on that. But let's just keep it basic for the time being. We could. Yeah, I know what you mean. There's a. I'm trying to think what they call it. Do they call it a bracket? Oh, an angle piece. They call them such stupid names. This will have to get Bricklink open. We'll worry about that later on. Or we could put a slope brick in there. So slope. We could just put that behind him. Like that. That's his seat. Just chilling in there like that. But no arms. He's got no arms. In the Hogwarts, I think they have at the table. Yeah, it's like a kind of like that, but it's hollow, isn't it? I know the piece you mean, but I think that works because he's like his head's not clashing. He's in there. We'll leave him in there for the time being. Yeah, he is. He is armless, yeah. Very armless. Right. I don't think that looks too bad. And then you can take off from there and then have that as like a separate kind of shuttle. So I know. It'll do. Yeah, we'll put some of those in it. What do they call them? Gears. I'm sure they call them gear. Or knob, maybe. It's the thing, you got to think what they would call those little switch, maybe? Oh, what do they call them? They're going to call them a switch or a knob or a lever. Lever, maybe? There we go. So you could chuck a couple of those in there if they fit. Right down there, you can have one of them. One of them. And then welcome back. And then we could have. So, literally everyone is going to say that to you now. And there's some cool little slopes in here with like computers on. So 1 by 2. I've got an itchy nose. Could put police in there. Space police. Stop what you're doing. Whack a terminal in there. I might keep him with no arms, to be honest. I think he's fine like that. It's different. Have a look at the Technic engine pistons they were used. Oh, were they? I like the sound of this. Well, those chaps, quite big. Or that. Or should we go retro with a little... You never see as much anymore, do you? What are we going to do on top of this? Are we just going to whack another cone on top? So, one of them. Make it black or something. And then we could put a... They call them link, do they? Link to the past. No, not that. Where's Technic bits? There we go. Bright pink. Let's do it. Let's do it. Bright. Oh, look at that. We're going like Lego Friends, aren't we? I think that was different. Different is the word. And then we could make that. Oh, I'll tell you what, there's some neon colour, the neon green. Look at some of these. Let's put neon in. Look at some of these bad boy colours. Glitter, translucent green. Look at that. Beautiful. The other ones I got, where the light up ones. Yeah, luminous. So when you render these, I'll quickly show you this. I don't know if it will show it properly though. So when I render that, that will be like glowing yellow or glowing white, which is quite cool for your just make it black. Yeah, it's quite cool for some stuff doing that render thing. What should we put on the front here? I kind of want to put a head. I don't know why, but what kind of things should we put? What cones have we got? Got any funky cones? Oh, that's boring. Boring. What's that? Oh. Ooh. It's weird. Put that one. I don't need that, to be fair. Could put a droid head. We've got tower roof. No. Got an ice cream cone. Pop him in there. I don't know what that is. What the hell's that? I think we should just do a simple little cone, really. That's too big, isn't it? What am I doing? Why am I doing one of them? I think it's boring. Just like that. Just like boring. Rocket cone. Where is a rocket cone? Rocket. Rocket, rocket, rocket. Must just be on a cone. So many cones in there. What's that? That's a bit different. That's quite cool. What's in the middle of that? Oh, we could kind of build something up out of that. Could put like, oh, that's different. Inverted dish. Inverted dish. Dishy dish. I was thinking of putting like one of these on like a link thing, Technic link thing, Axle. That's what they call them, is it? They spell Axle funny, don't they? Let's have a look. It's Technic linker. Yeah, that cone's hollow. Not a fan of that one. I think that was an error. But you could put one of these on that with the cone that had the. So we could go for that, like that one, and then put that in there. So different, isn't it? That it's like a. Don't know what that is. Would that be very aerodynamic? I don't know. Do you have to be aerodynamic in space? I don't know. There's no. I guess there's no resistance in space, is there? I don't know what I'm talking about again. I've never been there. Or, oh, we could go for like flower power. Like, look at that. Like the hippie spaceship. No, not a hippie spaceship. Was that a donut? No, we're not a donut. I think that's quite cool. It's different. Do you think you should go for that? Like a little weird thing on top? No? Okay. Stick it down. I'd love to put a laser on this. Laser. Is it laser? No, I'm going to stick with that because it's weird and it's not. I've never seen that on a spaceship, so let's put it on there. It's like a fly swatter. So that'll do. That's different. We'll keep the guy in there. I can't bother to move him now. Dude with no arms. You are staying in your spaceship. It's a crash test dummy. Now, I don't know about this top. That's weird. Why would you have that on the front of a spaceship? Like a giant sieve. I just don't think it would really fly through space too quick. Just put some legs on it. Oh yeah, actually, there are some cool things like weird. Look at that. We could whack that in there. Oh, it's like a. Oh, I'm excited. That is cool. That is very cool. Let's keep going. Don't know what that is. It's like a weird thing. That one. I like these bionicle pieces. Technically, that wouldn't fit in there though, because it's round and that's a axle piece. But we'll gloss over that one. Oh, what's this one? Oh. See, that's quite cool. You can make it like gold. Like that. What are we saying? Right, let's get them lined up and we can pick one. So I quite like that one. That's different. That one's quite cool. That one was quite nifty as well. Don't know about that one. Just looks like a sword shoved on the front. Right. So those are my choices. Which one do we? Which one? What do we reckon? We're doing one at a time. Oh, gosh, stop going slow. Don't even think that'll fit in there. Don't like that one. That looks weird. Oh, so overall, sorry, this is going to be a desk tidy. So I don't know if you remember them. They were like well, they're still doing. They're like a little plastic pot you put on your desk, and then you have little sections. So like you have your pens and pencils, and you have another couple, and you have some bigger ones that are for rubbers and stuff like that. So that is the general idea. But to make it into a set, I think that one's. I don't know. I think that's quite cool, actually. Don't. I'm not liking that one. I think that's too big. That's quite good because it's pointy. Don't like that one. I think it's between these two. Oh, I think it's between those two. I think I'm going to go for that one. I'm not letting you lot change your mind now. I'm decided. Yeah, it does actually. It does look a bit like a pencil, yeah. The idea is we're kind of I'm gonna build like a little bit more of a Martian scene over here, and we're gonna have like I'm gonna try and have like a buggy and stuff and some bits and bobs going on. So it's a little bit different. But to be honest, that's taken me a lot just to get to there. I know there was a lot of procrastinating and getting distracted and stuff, but that's what it's like when you do these things. I think that's a good start for an hour and 10 minutes or whatever. It's an hour and 40 minutes. Sorry. So I think that's a good start. Could do a stationary themed one too. Yeah, you could do actually. You could do like pencil, pen, yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, could do actually. Let's get. I think the space one would be because people like the old space stuff, don't they? So I think this could be quite a cool little set. To be fair, and then maybe we could do something different after this one. Yeah, rubber. Yeah. God, I hope I get those trainers tonight. How long is it till we find out? We go on the Adidas app. It'll tell me. Yeah, I think um, I only want those trainers because I want the box. Is that sad? I'm just looking up on my phone when they release it. Um, where are you? There. 11 hours. So that's like 7 in the morning. Oh, so exciting. I'm so sad. I'm never going to wear them. That's the cray cray thing. What's someone commented on it? Black Falcons forever in my heart. Thanks for that. So I'm going to leave it there with the little space shuttle. I think that's a good start. There was a lot of faffing around in the middle, but thank you to Lego Dad UK who come up with a great idea of just doing like the Millennium Falcon. So you just snap off the top. I think that's absolutely spot on because I'd have never thought of doing it like that. So that's why it's great to do this kind of live, and we can build it together, as it were, and then see what we come up with, and then I'll decide what we can, then we can decide what we do with it, whether we put it on ideas or just chuck the instructions out there, and people can build it themselves. I think if you put it on ideas, you can give the instructions away free. So I could do both. I don't charge for my instructions anyway, because I've got some on Bricklink for a couple of little sets I've done. One of them Stonehenge and one of them something else. So I think it's the dog car from Dumb and Dumber. I can actually show you it. Shall I show you it? Let's show you it. So I've got quite a few saved on it. I've built all sorts. Licorice all sorts. Not licorice all sorts. I don't like licorice all sorts. They're horrible. I think it'd be quite cool just to do them as instructions, to be honest, because then people can just build it, and it's like, not everything has to go on ideas and get stolen. Where is the Dumb and Dumber car? There it is. I'm not sure what you're seeing now. You're seeing my hard drive. There's a Dumb and Dumber car. You can get the instructions for that. To go onto Bricklink, they're up there. That is my Dumb and Dumber car. Lego Ideas won't allow it because of some reason. It looks stupid, doesn't it? But it's the best thing of the whole film, that car. There's other things that are funny, but that van is ridiculous. And what's the other one that's up there? Where is it? What did I say it under? Is it Wiltshire or something? Okay. Look at all the stuff I've got here. Not Rocky. Mutt's Cuts, that's it. And he gets more hot dogs, doesn't he? And they get covered in tomato sauce and stuff. This is ridiculous. God. I watched it with my stepkids the other day because they're quite young. They've never seen it before. And they loved it. It's still a classic. I'm trying to find the other one I've done, but my saving's not the strongest. So I started doing Angry Beavers as well. Where would I put that? I don't know. I started doing one of my workplaces as well. I've done too much stuff. I can show you that actually. It's quite cool. This is where I work. So I've started doing like a little truck and stuff, and it's going to be like where I work. I know, it's sad, isn't it? I'm going to build that in real life. Where is this blooming thing I'm looking for? I'm sure it's under Wiltshire. Skyplane. So much junk on it. I need to like go through. Batter them. Is it not a PG? No, it's 12, isn't it? Yeah, don't let him watch it yet. He's not ready for it. It'll corrupt his little mind. Oh, there it is. Why is it in there? So that's my little. You can get the instructions for that as well. So that's Salisbury Cathedral. That is Stonehenge, obviously, and I have got the instructions done for that. I don't know if this will work, to be honest. Yeah, the instructions are made for this. So if you wish to, you could go and get these instructions for free. I don't know how I get out of this screen. So I'll exit. So that's quite cool. Right, I'm going to call it a night there because the other house has gone to bed. So I'm going to go to bed as well. I'm going to do this probably same time next week, probably, hopefully for a bit longer, and we'll get the rest of the old spaceship finished. Get this finished. Not sure, I'm still not. Yeah, it's okay. I'm all right with that. And we'll go from there. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. I appreciate it. And I'll put an advert up on here and on Instagram. We'll go from there. I am going to do probably a little review in between. I've got a few little poly bags to do, so I might do a couple of those as well. But thanks for coming, and I will see you next time. Let's save this. Save as. We better save this, don't we? Let's give it its own folder. Sorry. Space pot. Space pot. Space pot. Damn. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Sorry, it was a bit kind of bit disjointed and stuff, but we got there. We got there. So I'll see you later. Bye bye.